Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to make a very popular and very basic egg recipe, and that's egg curry. So let's start. The first step is to shallow fry the eggs or the boiled eggs, but shallow frying eggs is quite risky as it splutters a lot, so this step is completely optional.
I have taken here 4 boiled eggs and 2 medium-sized potatoes which I have peeled and cut into 4 pieces lengthwise. I'm going to begin by marinating the egg and potatoes with half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and half a teaspoon of salt. Give it a good rub. And before shallow frying the eggs and the potatoes, I'm going to just give small pokes to the eggs with a fork, otherwise the eggs are going to splutter a lot. I'll show you how to make the punches. Yeah, just take the egg and start stabbing it with a fork, and that's it. I have heated here about 3 tablespoons of mustard oil. You can take more oil, but if you have a whole lot of oil, then the eggs are going to splutter really bad. Now to the hot oil I have added the eggs and the potatoes, and I'm going to shallow fry it till they turn a little golden brown. Be very careful when you are shallow frying the eggs because they splutter a lot. You can see here the potatoes and eggs have turned golden and brown. The next thing is to make the gravy. I'm using the leftover oil from the fried eggs and potatoes. Now to the oil I have added some bay leaves, half a teaspoon of panchforan and half a teaspoon of sugar. Let the seeds splutter and the sugar caramelize. This would be about 3 tablespoons of mustard oil. Now to this I have added one large size onion which I have sliced thinly, and I'm going to fry the onion till it turns a little golden and brown. Now to this onion I'm adding a little salt just to ensure that the onions are getting soft quickly. About half a teaspoon of salt. You can see here the onion has softened and it's quite golden and brown. Now to this I'm adding some ginger and garlic. I have added here 2 teaspoons of grated ginger and garlic, and I'm going to fry the ginger and garlic till the raw aroma is gone. Ginger and garlic are done. To this I'll be adding some roughly chopped tomatoes. I have added here about 1 medium-sized tomato roughly chopped, and I'm going to add the dry spices along with the tomato, and I'm going to cook the masala further. Half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of red chili powder or to your taste, half a teaspoon of cumin seed powder and half a teaspoon of coriander seed powder. Give it a good mix. Now to this I'll be adding about 3 teaspoons of poppy seed paste or khaskhas paste or posto paste. This is going to give a lot of taste to the gravy. Keep the heat on low, and I'm going to cook the masala till it dries up and oil starts to ooze out. Masala is ready. You can see it has dried up a lot and oil is starting to ooze out. Now to this I'm adding the potatoes and the eggs, and I'm going to cook the egg and the potatoes along with the masala for about 2 to 3 minutes on medium to low heat. And the next thing is to add some water to it. After about 2 minutes this is ready. Now goes the water. I'm adding here about 2 cups of water. Bring the gravy to a boil. You can see it has already come to a boil. The next thing is to cover the lid and let it cook on medium to low heat for about 10 minutes. Cover the lid. After 10 minutes open the lid. The potatoes are well done and the gravy is quite thick. Now to this I'm adding some salt, about a teaspoon of garam masala powder. Give it a good mix. If you want the gravy to be a little thin, you can add some more water. Now finally I'm adding a handful of chopped up coriander. Give it a good mix and that's it. Egg curry is ready to serve.
This egg curry goes really well with steamed rice or any kind of Indian bread. So do try this egg curry or anda curry and don't forget to let me know about it. We will meet next time and don't forget to subscribe. Till then, bye bye.